Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. When I last left you guys, we were in the middle of Chapter 15 on all this awesome sand-covered desert, which is everybody's favorite, as we all know. And we were making an effort to reunite the brother and sister duo here, which is taking a little longer than I wanted because, well, Ephraim doesn't move through sand very well. But that being said, we are whittling down the enemy forces here. And thankfully, we might have somebody in promotion range here any moment. That would be fantastic. And Garrick is going to dispatch with these silly Myrmidons, because that's what he does. He is going to break his sword in the process, but I guess, you know, things happen. He's been breaking a lot of weapons, actually. In fact, that steel blade he has is not looking any better, really, than his iron blade was. That's just going to leave him with a Zanbato, which I guess is okay, but although there's not any horsemen left. And Cormac's about to break his iron lance on some silly wyvern's face. That being said, there is a little splinter force that's going to show up any minute from the bottom left where Ephraim was. I guess stragglers from Grado that were, you know, following him. Here we go, a 0% clips hit. Nothing to worry about there. Not an overly threatening problem. And Garrick just laughs at these people's pathetic attempts to hit him because he's Garrick and that's what he does. Thankfully, Tethys has the wherewithal to get out of the way of people when they try to hit her. She can't fight back, obviously, but she's good at getting out of the way, and I guess ultimately that's the most important thing, right? We're just going to hand axe this Troubadour since we're not going to get a lot of experience out of her anyway, but that'll put Ross to level 20. And then we can promote him next turn. And that will be awesome. Oh well. It's something, I guess. It's not spectacular, but I'll take it. He's going to get some, not spectacular, but some decent promotion bonuses when he gets to a Berserker. I think he gets a couple of points here and there in most of his stats. Some extra defenses, but he's not going to get like a big bump in strength or speed or anything, which is unfortunate because I would have preferred that. But you can't have everything you want, ladies and gentlemen, so... And Loot will toast both of these silly wyverns, because that's what she does. We're very close to leveling up, or promoting rather, Garrick and Cormac. In fact, I think there's a couple of promoted enemies amongst that Splinter Force that shows up, so that might even bump us to that level. And that would be incredible now, wouldn't it? Gonna need to bust out the Killer Lance for this. I definitely think I'm gonna have Garrick take down that, what? Really? 90%? Come on. Definitely gonna have Garrick take out that Berserker fella, just because Berserkers are nasty and we don't want to deal with them. We'll finish this guy off first. I really hope that Myrmidon isn't stupid enough to go for Ross, because he'll get shredded. And I don't want to waste the experience, quite frankly. Alright, so we're going to drop... Make sure I'm not in the range of this guy. I don't want Tana to die either. Drop Rennick right here so we can grab some more stuff. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be some more like Dark Mages and things showing up soon, so we're going to put Naomi in a position to take care of them, since she's got competent resistance and can handle it. We'll put Joshua up here so we can draw out that mage. Anybody in need of healing? Franz, I guess, could do with a top off. That'll be another level up for Little Miss La Rochelle here, who gets nothing but luck and resistance. Well, I swear, guys, her growths are better than this. I'm not sure why she's not getting any magic right now. We're going to grab out a silver sword because I want something that I can land some decent damage on with Joshua on Kalik here. And thankfully, because Kalik is only using axes, we can send Joshua in and he'll be very unlikely to get hit at all. And as long as Joshua can lay down some decent damage, we can whittle him down bit by bit. I think Kalik is going to be definitely the hardier of the two bosses. If everything works out well, we can just kind of one-shot Valter with that Dragon Axe. I am fairly confident that Ross as a Berserker is strong enough to do such a thing. There's that Splinter Force I was talking about, and there's a decent chunk of guys in there. But we're going to have Garrick finish off this guy here, hopefully. And then I'm going to send Cormag into the fray. Look at that. Wow. Alright. Go Garrick. 7 resistance? That's pretty solid. Not going to let... Man, he's still good. He's just absolutely ridiculously good. We're going to send Cormag over here so he can contend with that Paladin. I'd like to get him some more experience, if at all possible. We're going to dance for him, actually, too. I have 1 vulnerary left. We're going to use that just to make sure he doesn't get killed by a stray shot or anything. We're going to have Rennick pick up the next item. Sweet. And then we're actually going to bring him down. I'm going to have him steal that guiding ring from that shaman there. I gotta be careful, though. I don't want to be in the berserker's range, so... Okay, there we go. I could draw him out with Rennick. Rennick won't get hit by him, certainly, and then I can just dispatch him with somebody else. Why don't I do that? Let's grab Rennick. Put him here, and then we'll have loot right behind him. Okay, there's no way in heck that guy's hitting him, so... There's those Dark Mages I was talking about. We're just going to let them come at Naomi. She's on a defensive position. She can shoot back at them, and she'll make mincemeat of them. And we'll have Joshua hone his sword skills further on this mage. And continue to dodge things. Because that's what he does. Is dodge everything. That'll be a level 16 for him. Speed, okay, I'll take it. Would have preferred some more strength, but again, you can't have everything you want. Let's move Noel out of the way. He's not doing us any good right now, so... And Ephraim could certainly do with a heal, I guess. As for that shaman, I don't know what his attack plans are. But we're going to try to prevent him from attacking people that I don't want him to attack. Bring Dusel up here even further. I don't want him engaging that splinter group. I want him out of the way. He does not need the experience. He's promoted in level 10. I want Cormag to grab as much of this as we can. This guy should not hit... Oh, wow, he actually hit him. 23%. That's kind of gross, actually. Apparently, Rennick not quite as good at dodging as I thought he was. And here come these chumps. It's an interesting... I think that's a unique little... platform that she's standing on. I don't think you see that much other places because of the castle that she's currently occupying. That's pretty interesting. I certainly haven't seen that lately. It's like cobblestones or paving stones or something. But yeah, Naomi will barely take any damage from these guys whatsoever. Sadly, this castle does not count as like a fort that heals. At least I don't believe it does. I guess we'll find out in a minute. I sincerely doubt it, so... Alright, Joshua hopefully will not be getting hit by that. Nope, he does not. And we can once again hone more of his sword skills on that guy. And this paladin's going to get wrecked by Cormag here. That'll be a nice chunk of XP for him. More skill. Interesting choice. There's more shamans. Perfect. Oh, it does heal you. Alright, so I guess that castle does count as like a fortress gate. That's what it is. Alright, yeah. I knew that. I know everything. I don't know everything about this game. As much as I've played it, and I'm very confident in my abilities of playing it and understanding how everything works, I don't know everything. So, anybody out there making judgments, you can stop. I guess I can't really stop you from judging. You do what you want, but you shouldn't. Let's put it that way. And then we just gotta have Rennick steal that guiding ring. So let's get him out of the way. I apparently cannot. Oh, I'm full of stuff, that's why. Who's gonna finish off this berserker? Why don't we let Cormag do it, because... Let's hope I don't miss. That would be terrible. Can I throw a javelin at him? Yeah, but it's 52% chance to hit, so that's not happening. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, that would have been bad. Alright, I think we're going to be able to get Cormac to a promoted tier as well this turn. That would be fantastic. Then I can engage Valter with him. Should have traded with Rennick first before I refreshed Cormac there, but that's okay. We'll have him whip some more javelins at people. Alright, I think one more attack will seal their fate here. Now I can use this bloody Zanbato that I've been carrying around forever. Okay, Garrick really needs to stop getting hit. I didn't bother to look to see if he's going to get whacked at by mages. Oh, he's not. They're too far away. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Ross is promotion ready, so we'll just... Oh, he's full. Loot is full. Tana is full. Everybody's full! Perfect. Well, this complicates things. Yeah, this really does complicate things. Why don't we just have Ross promote himself? And that way he'll have a spare slot. And then I can steal the Guiding Ring next turn. So here we go, our first promotion of this playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lie. We did Gilliam already. Sorry, my second promotion of this playthrough. Not counting the trainee guys, because they don't count. And therefore, the Dragon Axe no longer weighs me down. That's fantastic. Alright, we're going to put Rennick on the tree this time, and I'm going to have him heal up real quick, just in case that stupid Dark Mage lands a lucky hit. And I'm going to have Tana go somewhere else. Why don't we park her over here, out of the way, and Luke can bum around, I guess, a little bit. Continue to get Dusel out of the way. Hopefully that mage will pull a 180 and go back the other way he came. I would prefer that. Am I going to hold my breath that it's going to happen? No, but you never know. Alright, he goes for Garrick. Garrick only needs one more kill to level up, so... The Steel Lance Cavalry is only doing 8 damage. That's pretty sad for him. Okay, Garrick really needs a heal, though. This is why I'm starting to regret not having more than one healer. I really should have brought 2 for this map. But because I had so many other units I wanted to train and use, it kind of made it difficult. The problem is you need all the firepower you can get on this map, too. There's just so many guys, and you've got 2 very difficult bosses to deal with. You just need some extra punching power. Now, if I had a promoted healer by this point, that would have been ideal. Like a promoted sage or a bishop. That would have been great. Loot, particularly as a sage, would have been awesome to have on this level. But you know what? You can't have everything you want, as I said previously. That silly shaman is going to make my life difficult by running next to Kalik, who is going to be in my way now. This guy goes for Garrick. If he landed a lucky hit, I would have just rage quit. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, but thankfully it didn't come to that, so here we are still. Alright, so Cormac is going to get to have one more kill, and that'll put him to promotion level. Oh, come on, you jerk face. Why don't I just send Joshua after that mage? That's a good plan. Let's do that. That will drag that shaman off near Kalik, and I don't have to worry about trying to pull him out of there. Plus, I want to get Joshua to A swords. I thought he already was at A swords, but I checked, and he's just about there, but not quite. And that's a little irksome, not gonna lie. I really hoped he'd been A rank by now. I suppose I haven't been using him quite as much as I would have otherwise liked. And that's my own fault. I have no one to blame but myself. But still annoying, so... Alright, Naomi took care of all those guys. Now we will have Ross trade with Mr. Rennick here. Now we can have him steal something. That guiding ring, specifically. Now, Tana can probably take care of him with her trusty rusty javelin. And I think Rennick's close enough to grab the next item the next turn. In fact, I could just use Tethys to get him there now. Why don't I do that? Since all we have left is the silly boss over here. Move him right here. Yep, that'll be the Eclipse Tome that I was... I'm not going to say I was looking for it. I don't really need it, but... we're going to park Garrick on this fort, and we are going to heal him up. So that he does not get accidentally killed by a stray fireball or some nonsense. We're going to have Cormag hide out over here, because I don't need him getting picked off either, quite frankly. We'll have Loot lie in wait over here. Alrighty, I think that'll do it. Let's get moving here. And by moving, I mean sitting still. Not a chance. That's a crit. 1 point off from a straight-up kill without the crit. But that saves him a use of that, which is nice. Here comes that stupid Dark Mage. Erica with her Lance Reaver that's no doubt weighing her down quite a bit right now. I guess that gives La Rochelle somebody else to heal. That's fine. Of course, all these silly mages are going to go for Garrick immediately. I don't blame him, incidentally. His resistance is not spectacular. It's actually quite good, though, for a mercenary, but not, you know, spectacular. And thankfully, he's got enough luck to avoid getting crit or hit altogether. There, I don't think there's any more reinforcements. I think that was just about it for this map. So we'll send Cormag in to get his final kill here. It should be all he needs to be level 20, and then we can make him a Wyvern Lord, which is awesome. Yep, that'll do it. Speed, luck, skill, nice, nice. And then Garrett can just finish off this chucklehead here with a steel blade smack in the face. And he is dangerously close to level 20 himself. Loot's getting up there. She's level 17. Alright, let's move these fellows. How far can Tethys go and still be able to dance for them? Let's go right here. That'll do it. And I can just drop Rennick off right on the thing that I want him to pick up. There we are. Suppose we can bring Loot over here. We don't necessarily need her for Valter. In fact, I'm hoping we don't, because I think Valter would have a field day shredding a poor little defenseless mage, but come on with this. I guess I'll just heal Erica. And then we'll let Joshua have his kill in a moment. We're actually going to get Ephraim far away from Kalik because he'll get destroyed. As sad as it is. I actually don't mind if he hits me right here because I don't have somebody else to heal again. Nope, never mind. You don't get what... See, if that's the thing. If you say you want to get hit, you won't. Because reverse psychology. Apparently it works on the RNG. Who knew? And this should put Joshua, I'm hoping, to A-rank swords. Or he'll just crit. Actually, I think crits give you double. Oh, wow, look at that. There we go. Weapon level increased. So Joshua's got A with swords. And he's got maxed out speed, which is great. Let's give him a silver sword. He won't need the Shamshir because he can't crit against Kalik. It's a fun fact to note that Erica does technically count as a Myrmidon, so she can use the Shamshir. And I believe it stays that way upon her promotion. I don't know that for certain, but I believe it is still true. Alright, we don't need Dusel any longer. We're definitely not using Noel. He'll get destroyed. Franz might be useful here. Nami, I don't think will be all that much. Alright, so that's level 20 Cormag. It is time to promote him. Now, as much as I like the idea of making him a Wyvern Knight, simply because it gives him the Pierce skill, it gives him a higher speed cap, which he can actually make really liberal use of. I don't like Cormag as a Wyvern Knight for a number of reasons. I'd rather have a flying tank than another piercing thing, so we're just going to go with the Wyvern Lord. This also gives him sword utility. I guess it's kind of limited in its usefulness, but I don't mind having it. The Pierce skill is really good, but I'm going to go Wyvern Lord. We're going to make Tana a Wyvern Knight, that's for darn sure, because she's just better than that as a Pegasus Knight. So we're going to go Wyvern Lord Cormag. I'm sorry if that offends any of you, but it's my playthrough, not yours, so deal with it. And now he's no longer the dusty gray color. Now he's like a muted blue almost. I guess he's still gray, like a bluish gray. Still looks good. That's the important thing. Now he can use swords, which is cool, I guess. Because he picked up 1 extra movement upon promoting, he gets to use that 1 extra movement immediately to move, which is hysterical. Alright, we are going to want to get him healed up fully, so I'm going to actually put him right back where he came from on that fortress. Not really sure why I moved him off of it, but that's alright. He's looking a little running out of equipment there, unfortunately. Alright, so Rennet can grab the other item from here. And then he'll be able to immediately walk upwards and grab another one, so that's nice. Unless Tana finds it first, which she did not. I'll have Garrett come back this way. Not that he needs to. Alright, Joshua, I think, is ready to begin with the engaging of Kalik here. Alright, that'll fully heal Cormag, which is nice. We're going to park Joshua right here. Give him his silver sword. I don't think that weighs him down. No, it does not. Thankfully. He does reasonably good damage with it. Unfortunately, Kalik does have a 1% chance to crit. I'm really hoping that doesn't come to fruition, because that'll be really, really salty. But we'll park Joshua right here. I'm not going to engage Kalik. I'm going to let him come to me. For obvious reasons, I don't want to encourage him to destroy me any quicker than he's going to. So we'll bring Kalik up here to grab... Is it this far over? Yeah, strangely enough it is. That's another thing that would have been useful against Valter, but we don't need it. We got the Dragon Axe. Funnily enough, I don't remember ever having the Dragon Axe for Valter. That's kind of funny, because normally when I play through this particular level, I don't have it. Oh, sweet. And Tana grabbed a body ring. That saves me time. But I guess normally what happens when I play through this is that silly Berserker will throw his hand axe and will drop that instead. Or won't throw his hand axe and drop that instead. This time I got the Dragon Axe, which is fantastic. So we're actually going to give the Devil Axe to Ross, which is a terrible, terrible idea, but... And then we will dance for Cormag here. I want to see how this goes, because I'm curious. What will happen if I make the two of them fight here? Well, unfortunately, Valter has a 9% crit, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's more than I'd like. Thankfully, if he does crit, it won't kill me. Unless... No, I lied, it will kill me. That's 48, not 42. Wow, my math is bad. Yeah, if he crits, he'll kill me. If he pierce crits, I'm extra dead. But if I crit him, he's dead first. Interesting. Well, let's not initiate that just yet. I'll wait till next turn to do it. Because I got some other stuff to see to first, and most notably, Joshua not dying. I'd very much like him not to die. Would I be surprised if he did? No, not terribly, but again, I don't really want that to happen, so... Let's see how this goes. So, Kalik and Joshua actually have a special support, or not support, but a special battle conversation here. So as it turns out, Joshua and Kalik used to run together as mercenaries back in the day. So they actually know each other quite well. Apparently, Kalik admits that he knew that Joshua was the prince the whole time. So, you killed my mom, didn't you? Yep. There's nothing you can do about it. So, that's just like the most... Oh, such a good line. Listen, I'm gonna kill you now. Don't hold it against me. Oh, so good. Here's the best part. Joshua's not even promoted. I'm pretty sure he can handle this no problem. As long as he doesn't get hit. Which, he just did. And now I'm missing on 72% when he has half of that to hit me. But you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna back up and get healed real quick. The last thing I need is to get utterly decimated. That's not gonna fully heal him. I should have used Mend instead. Oh well, I got more time, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna bring Tana up this way. We will drop Sir Rennick right there. Wow, she grabs the Silent Staff too. Fantastic. So the last thing we need is right here. Right around Kalik. So we're going to have to be careful. I think I grabbed everything else already, though. Yeah, it does appear that I did. So why don't we go ahead and try to end Mr. Volter here. Again, I'm hoping he doesn't crit. If I crit, he's dead. If I don't, he just needs to not crit. I'm pretty sure even if he pierces, I'll be okay. But if he pierces, or if he crits and or pierce crits, then I'm just screwed. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Alright, let's do it. And as you might imagine, Cormag and Volter have a conversation as well, for the same reasons that Joshua and Kalik had one. Apparently, Cormag's a traitor now. I mean, yeah, he kind of is if you think about it. So Cormag is laughing about that. Your death will be slow and agonizing. We can only hope. Alright, cool. He did not crit me. He did not pierce me. We are in good shape. Got that conversation out of the way, just like I wanted. Now I think it's time to walk in and end this fool. Can I toast him? No, I cannot. That's okay. I have this trusty, rusty dragon axe. I don't even really need it, do I? Alright, he's not going to crit me. He might pierce me, but it won't kill me if he does, so... Let's just do it. Let's just end this nonsense. Bye, Volter. Bloodless minnows. Interesting. Bye. Very anticlimactic death quote there. But that's it. The creepy terror that is Volter is no more. He has been dragon axed. And now we get the Philly Shield, which is great, because that will protect my flyers from arrows. Sadly, only one of them can have it. I'm probably going to give it to Tana, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. Only because Cormag has a bit more defense and can better take the arrows if he gets hit by one. Not that he enjoys it any more than Tana would, but he can make a little bit more judicious use of it, I guess. Unfortunately, Kalik is going to fully heal off that stupid fort that he's on. So let's heal up Sir Joshua and get him back into the fray here. Now comes the long slog of us trying to whittle down and kill Kalik with Joshua. But before we do that, we're going to grab the last of the... Oh man, I could totally steal his freaking Hoplon guard. I had not thought of that. In fact, why don't I grab your whip away. And then I'll grab this away from you. Oh man, I can totally snatch that thing! That'll make him so vulnerable to crits. How have I never thought of this before? Alright, so Franz can't move very far on the sand. In fact, he moves one space on sand. That's not great. I think I'll wait to move in and grab it next turn. That way I don't have to risk Franz not being able to get away far enough and get shredded by him. We're going to pick up Garrick, actually, and bring him up there. He could be useful against Senior Kalik there. We'll leave these guys down here just in case something shows up. I don't think it's going to, but I've been wrong before. Now Joshua should level up if he gets another hit on this guy. This is a generic quote that Kalik says to anybody. I don't know why he has to say that one after he already said his personalized one to Joshua, but that's a decent chunk of damage there. Yep, that'll put Joshua to level 17. Skill and luck. Sweet, luck puts him, or makes him immune to crits now, because now he won't take any crits. So Joshua effectively cannot die to Kalik any longer. We're going to walk in and steal that sucker away from him. Hi. Bye. And I also get the warp staff from standing on it. So we'll send that away to the convoy, and we'll have Tana ferry him out. Not attack. No, 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 no. Alright, I am now confident that Joshua can handle this on his own. So let's get Rennick taken away here. Because now La Rochelle has more people to heal. Just what she always wanted for Christmas. So I theoretically could give Joshua the killing edge. Kalik's luck is good. He's got decent luck, but it's not spectacular. You know what? Yeah, let's give him the killing edge just for fun time's sake. And we'll see how this goes. I'm kind of curious now. We have all the items we need to grab. There is no treasure left in the sand, so we'll just ferry up Mr. Garrick here, and he can get healed too. So this should be fun. So Kalik can no longer crit Joshua. And even if he hits, it won't kill me. 24%'s not spectacular. Yeah, I really don't know if I want to keep breaking that thing, so let's go back to the Silver Sword. And then we will heal Tana up real quick. Level up. There we go, magic skill. Wow, holy smokes, perfect level up for La Rochelle, I like it. She's level 12 now, that's pretty good. She's getting there, folks, she's getting there. We'll have her usable in battle very soon. Hopefully. That is the goal, at any rate, is ultimately to make everybody usable in battle. That is on my main team. Kalik's going to heal up some more. That fort gives him 9 HP every time. Wow. That's a lot. As you can see here, this is actually pretty one-sided as a fight because even unpromoted Joshua is going to town on him. It takes a little longer than you might like simply because Joshua's strength isn't spectacular and Kalik's got quite a bit of defense, and he's on a fort. So it's just taking a lot longer than it otherwise should have to, in my opinion, but that's a full heal if I just use a heal staff. Alright, and we'll try the killing edge one more time, see if it goes. Nah, I don't want to use it on his I don't want to use it on my turn, we'll use it on his turn. Alright. That just leaves these poor little guys down here. We'll have them heal up, I guess, on the fort. Always fun. That'll put Kalik to 28. If I crit twice, he's dead. Not going to happen, but you never know. That's one. Alright, I got one crit. And he's going to die on my turn, so this will be the last turn of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't so bad. Honestly, that could have gone a lot worse. Now let's heal up Cormag, just to get him topped off, and some more XP for our lovely lady here. And yeah, we will finish off Kalik with a silver sword. I don't think I'm going to miss. Bye! So that's both of those chumps down. So let's see. Out of the 6 initial generals that... Oh, come on. Really? Out of the 6 generals that Grado had, they now are down to, I believe, 2. Because Dusel joined our side, Glenn got murdered, Valter and Kalik just died. That just leaves Riev and Selena. Although, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, spoiler alert, I believe Selena dies on Ephraim's route, so that's technically only Riev left. And Grado's been thoroughly decimated anyway, because Ephraim just walked in and kicked everybody's butts. But Leon is still out and about. Oh hey, we got Grado's Sacred Twins now that Ephraim looted from them. The Dark Tome Gleipnir and the Black Axe Garm. They're from Grado. The irony, too, because there's alts of Erica and Ephraim in Fire Emblem Heroes, where Ephraim is using Garm and Erica is using Gleipnir, so the fact that he says neither of them can use them is kind of funny in that regard. Yep, so Ephraim actually conquered Grado and defeated Emperor Vigard, but... yes, why don't we trade information? Sounds like a plan. Here's Gleipnir, the Tome of Darkness. It's okay. It weighs an absolute butt ton, like 20 weight for a tome. Give me it is 23 might. Plus 5 skill, that seems a little weird. This is also the only Sacred Twin weapon that is not effective against monsters. Why, I don't know, but it's the only one. So there that goes. And this is Garm. Garm is legendary. Plus 5 speed. It only weighs 13 for an axe, which is not terribly bad. And it's got 20 might. Absolutely incredible. So that's a great one. That's going to Ross. Maybe not right this minute, but... I am Ephraim. Princess La Rochelle of Rouston. Ephraim and La Rochelle have a fantastic support. Like, their conversations are just the best. Grado's Capital Guard have, to a man, surrendered and laid down arms. So Noel mentioned something about this dark stone, whatever the heck that is. So ultimately the catalyst for Grado's war has been some magical artifact. So here's some interesting exposition. Vigard's actually been dead for a while, the Emperor of Grado, and this dark stone was like kind of like made a reanimated corpse of him. So that's kind of creepy. The Dark Stone's master has been planning this entire situation from the start. And apparently that puppet master is none other than Leon, the prince himself. Huh. It exudes a malefic miasma. High school me did not know what that meant. That's quite a mouthful there. Secret Stones. Roll credits, everyone. Have a nice night. Unfortunately, 3 of them have been... 2 of them have been smashed. And one of them presumably is the Darkstone, actually. Yep, he's already destroyed Grado, Frelia's, and Johanna's stones. That just leaves Rouston and Renee. It's time to return to Renee. Huzzah! It's Myrrh. Myrrh's adorable. We like Myrrh. Alright, so that was that. That was Chapter 15. A lot of story exposition happening there. So now we know the true antagonist is this mysterious Darkstone and appears to be controlled by the prince. Although Erica and Ephraim do not seem to be convinced of that fact. That being said, our next objective is going to be obtaining one of the Sacred Stones for our very own use. And we will see where that guides us in the next episode. So until that time, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to do some housekeeping with my party, get some equipment bought. And more than likely what you guys will see next chapter, or next episode rather, is a skirmish episode. Simply because I want to show one of those off for one, and also I want to get the rest of my team promoted. So that'll be a nice way to get them to that extra little experience bump that they need. So more than likely we'll do that. If not, we'll proceed to Chapter 16. So regardless, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much. As I said, this has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.